Let us start properties of triangles. Sine rule is very important. A by sine A equal to B by sine B equal to C by sine C equal to 2R. 2R is the circumradius. Suppose you take a triangle. This is a triangle. This is a center. So this is capital R. So this is A, this is B, and this is C. So cosine rule, cos A is B square plus C square minus A square by 2BC. Cos B, C square plus A square minus opposite to A is small a, opposite to B is small b, opposite to A is small c. So this is cos A, cos B, cos C. These are very important and frequently we use. So A by sine A, this angle. Similarly, B by sine B, B by sine B, this is the B angle. C by sine C, this angle. So 2R is the circumradius. This is capital R. This is very important Napier's formula. Tan A minus B by 2 is A minus B by A plus B, cot C by 2. Tan B minus C by 2 is B minus C by B plus C, cot A by 2. Tan C minus A by 2 is C minus A by C plus A, cot B by 2. It's also very important Napier's formula. Normally this formula is used when side is given and half angle is given. Whenever side is given and half angle is given. And half angle is given. Next one. So capital R circumradius is ABC by 4 capital R. Sorry, delta. Delta is area of triangle. So A by 2 sine A, B by sine 2B, C by sine 2C. Okay, small r is equal to delta by S. It is also equal to 4 capital R sine A by 2, sine B by 2, sine C by 2. This is also very important. Small r is in radius. In radius means there is a circle inside the triangle A, B, C. This small is called in radius small r. This is circumradius and this is in radius. Delta is the area of a triangle. S is the semi-perimeter. 2S is equal to A plus B plus C. So S is equal to A plus B plus C by 2. Semi-perimeter is S. Complex numbers, Z equal to X plus IY. So real part of Z, we call it as X. Imaginary part of Z, we call it as Y. Okay, conjugate of a complex number, Z is equal to X plus IY. Any complex number X minus IY is called the conjugate and is represented by Z bar. Z bar is equal to X minus IY. So Z is equal to 3 plus I, Z bar is 3 minus I. Z bar is equal to Z. Z plus Z bar is equal to 2x, 2 real part of Z. Z minus Z bar is equal to 2IY. And Z into Z bar is equal to X square plus Y square, which is also called as mod Z whole square. So Z into Z bar is equal to mod Z whole square. Next one, properties of conjugate. Z1 plus Z2 plus whole bar is separately you can write. Simple property. Similarly, plus is plus, minus is minus. Z1 into Z2 bar is Z1 bar, Z2 bar. Conjugate of product equal to product of conjugates. Z1 by Z2 whole bar is Z1 bar by Z2 bar. The conjugate of quotient is also the same way. Modulus of a complex number, under root of x square plus 5, real part of x square. You can also write this as real part of z whole square plus imaginary part of z whole square is called the modulus of a complex number. Z is equal to 3 minus 4i, mod z is equal to under root of 9 plus 16. Z bar is equal to mod z is equal to mod z bar, both are same. Minus mod z is less than equal to real part of z is less than equal to mod z. So what it implies is under root of x square plus y square is less than equal to x is less than equal to under root of x square plus y square. So mod of z1 z2 is mod z1 into mod z2. Similarly, mod of z1 by z2 is mod z1 by mod z2. It is very important, mod z1 plus z2 is always less than equal to mod z1 plus z2. Similarly, mod z1 minus z2 is always less than equal to mod z1 minus mod z2. Modulus of this again. So polar form, z is equal to r cos theta plus I sin theta is also called polar form. Mod z is equal to r root a square plus b square. Amplitude argument is denoted by tan inverse b by a. Theta lies between minus pi to plus pi. So we'll start the problems. Z is equal to, z is a complex number, z real part of z is equal to imaginary part of z. So clearly real part of z is x, as x is equal to y is given to you. It means x plus xi is equal to the complex numbers given. So if we calculate z square, we get x square minus x square plus 2xi. It means real part of z square is equal to 0. Why so? Ix whole square is nothing but minus x square. So real part of z square, option A is correct. Option A is correct. Question number 2. This, if you observe, very important, is I plus I square plus I cube plus I4 will give you 0. Similarly, if you talk about I square plus I cube plus I to the power 4 plus I to the power 5 will give you 0. It means when keep on, every 4 set will become 0. Finally, you get I to the power 13 and you get I to the power 13 plus 1, 14. So what happens this one? I into I square to the power 12 plus I square to the power 7. You get how much? Minus, this is I square is minus 1, you will get I. You get this as minus 1. So finally you get I minus 1. So every 4 groups will always be 0. Next 4 will also become 0. Like I5 plus I6 plus I7 plus I8 will become 0. So only I13 is left over and I14 is left over in this case. So option B is correct. Example 3. X plus iy to the power 1 by 3, 2 plus 3i. Cube both sides, you get x plus iy is equal to 2 plus 3i whole cube. If we expand 2 plus 3i whole cube, we get 8 minus 27i minus 27i. Next you get plus 18i into 2 plus 3i. So finally you get as minus 46 plus 9i. So this is equal to x plus iy. So we get x is equal to minus 46 and y is equal to 9. So 3x plus 2y will give you 3 into minus 46 plus 2 into 9 will give you minus 120. Option C. Example 4. Conjugate of this one is 1 plus I. It means x plus iy into 1 minus 2i bar is given as 1 plus I. If you do this one, if we multiply, it means x minus iy into 1 plus 2i is equal to 1 plus I. From this we get x plus 2y is equal to 1 and 2x minus y is equal to 1. If we solve, we get x is equal to 3 by 5 and y is equal to 1 by 5. So resultant complex number x plus iy is equal to 3 plus I by 5. So if we observe the b part, 1 minus I into 1 plus 2y divided by 5, you get as 3 plus I by 5. So option B is correct. Example 5. Option B is correct. Example 5. So here we use the concept same. Z1 minus Z2 is always less than mod Z1 minus mod Z2. If you use this concept, Z minus 4 by Z is always less than mod Z minus 4 by mod Z. So this is 2 is less than t minus 4 by t. This implies t square minus 2t minus 4 is greater than 0. It means you get t is greater than 1 plus root 5, which is equal to mod z is greater than 1 plus root 5. So minimum value will be 1 plus mod z. Sorry, we are talking about the maximum. The maximum value of mod z will be root 5 plus 1. Maximum value will be 1 plus root 5. Actually, how it works, this you get the two roots. T is equal to 2 plus or minus under root of 2 2's 4. 2 2's are 4, you will get it, plus 16 divided by 2. You get mod z two values. One value is 1 minus root 5, which is not possible. Other value is 1 plus mod z. So maximum value is root 5 plus 1. Then argument of a complex number. First we simplify this one. Z is equal to minus 1 minus 3i into 2 minus I. Denominator becomes 4 plus 1. So finally Z you get it as minus 5 minus 5i by 5. So argument of z will give you tan inverse of -1. So which can be written as 3 pi by 4, which is nothing but pi plus pi by 4, which is equal to 5 pi by 4, which is 225 degrees. If we calculate, the complex number will be here. We are calculating like this. If we calculate like this, it is 5 pi by 4. Or if you calculate like this will be minus 3 pi by 4. So, but option all are given positive, therefore we consider 225. Example 7. Answer C. So there is a mistake here. The question is z is equal to I omega. So z by omega is equal to I. This implies argument of z by omega equal to pi by 2 and argument of z omega is equal to pi. The property says argument of z plus argument of omega equal to pi, argument of z minus argument of omega is equal to pi by 2. If we add these two, we get 2 argument z is equal to 3 pi by 2 or argument z is equal to 3 pi by 4. Three pi by 4. Example 8. This is a simple one. So 1 plus cos 2 3 theta can be written as 2 cos square theta by 4 minus 2i sin theta by 4 cos theta by 4 divided by 2 cos square theta by 4 plus 2i sin theta by 4 cos theta by 4 whole to the power 4n. So if you take common, you get e to the power I theta by 4 minus divided by e to the power I theta by 4 whole to the power 4n equal to e to the power theta by 4. You get e to the power minus theta by 4, e to the power minus theta by 4. This will give you cos theta e to the power minus theta by 4 minus I theta by 4 will give you e to the power minus theta by 2 I whole to the power 4n. So this will give you e to the power minus I pi by 4 will go to the numerator e minus pi by 2. So this will give you e to the power 2n theta I, e to the power 2n theta I, which is equal to cos n, which is nothing but, I'll write it here, cos 2n theta minus I sin 2n theta. Option C. So we use the De Moivre's theorem, cos theta plus I sin theta to the power n is equal to cos n theta plus I sin n theta. C option C is correct. Example 9. Principal angle. So sine can be written as cos 50 degrees plus I sine 50 degrees whole to the power 5 will give you cos 250 degrees. 15 to 250 degrees plus I sine 250 degrees. So if you talk about principal angle, 250 degrees will be somewhere here. So the principal angle we talk it about this angle. It means this will be 250 degrees minus 360 degrees will give you minus 110 degrees. Option B is correct. Option B is correct. So we have to bring in a form of cos theta plus I sin theta. Product of values. Just recall, if I take x to the power 5 is equal to 1 and x equal to 1 to the power 1 by 5. So x to the power 5 minus 1 equal to 0. Product of roots will be minus 1. Same way here what is happening is cos alpha. Product of roots will be plus 1, sorry here. So cos alpha plus I sin alpha whole to the power 3 whole to the power 1 by 5. So this will give you cos 3 alpha plus I sin 3 alpha to the power 1 by 5. So clearly shows that this is behaving like 1. Therefore, product of roots will be cos 3 alpha plus I sin 3 alpha. So option C is correct. So a lot of students do mistake in that. This is nothing but 4 plus 5 omega to the power 334 plus this is 3 omega to the power 365. What is omega? Cube root of unity is x square minus x plus 1 equal to 0, x cube minus 1 equal to 0. This will get it x equal to 1 plus or minus under root 3i by 2. So that is omega. So we get 1 by 2 x square plus x, this will become minus. So omega. So 4 plus 5 omega cube whole to the power 111 into omega plus 3 omega cube to the power 1, 2, then 2, what is left over is omega square. So we get 4 plus 5 omega plus 3 omega square, which is equal to, again, we know like 4 plus 3 omega plus 3 omega square plus 2 omega. So this will give you minus 1. We get 3 plus 2 omega, because I'll write it here, 1 plus omega square is equal to 0. So cube root of unities. So 3 plus 2 omega. So 3 plus 2 omega, if you substitute omega value, we get 3 plus 2 into omega is nothing but minus 1 plus root 3i by 2. So 2 and 2 will cancel. You get, this is multiplied by 2 omega is there, 2 will cancel, and what is left here is 4. Actually omega minus 4, this will be 1. Sorry, this is 1 and this is 1. So 1 and 1 will cancel. You get root 3i. Finally you get root 3i. Option C. Option C. 12. Z is a complex number x plus iy. So it clearly indicates z minus 3i is equal to z plus 3i. If you speak diagrammatically, this point is 0 comma 3. This point is 0 comma minus 3. This is the complex number. So this will give you z minus 3i and this is z plus 3i. If we talk about the distance, both distances are equal, then all locus points will be x-axis. All points will be x-axis. Among the complex number z, mod z minus 1 is less than. Actually, there is a mistake in this one. So if I talk about change the problem as z plus 1 minus I is equal to 1. Okay, so if we draw this circle, the circle will be like this. So this is nothing but we talk about x plus 1 plus I times y minus 1 is equal to 1. So center of the circle will be minus 1 comma 1. So this is the complex number least argument. This argument is nothing but pi by 2. If we talk about the same question, if we take, none of this will be the answer. Because you can't identify, there can be so many circles like this. I'll draw here. Less than 1 will be, this is equal to 1. Keep on changing. So you can't fix it. So minimum value. So if we talk about the minimum value, these are all the moduluses. So minimum value will always be pi by 2. Argument is pi by 2. So none of this is the correct answer. So minimum argument will be pi and maximum argument will be pi. Maximum will be pi. This is max and this is minimum. So none of this is the answer. Example 14, a simple one. Z minus Z bar will give you 2y. This is equal to 2x equal to 2, or mod x plus mod y is equal to 1. Clearly it is a square. This is clearly it is a square. So this will give you x plus y is equal to 1. This will give you x minus y is equal to 1. This will give you minus x minus y is equal to 1. And this is equal to minus x plus y is equal to 1. So it's a mod x plus mod y equal to z lies in is a square. Option B, this is wrong. So if you see this one, z1 plus z2, sum of roots is minus a and z1 z2 is equal to b. In an equilateral triangle, it forms an equilateral triangle. This is the condition, please remember. z1, z2 and origin forms an equilateral triangle. Then z1 square plus z2 square minus z1 z2 is equal to 0. This you remember. We use this data here. This can be written as z1 plus z2 whole square minus 2z1 z2 minus z1 z2. So this will give you, this is equal to 0. So we get this as a square minus 3b equal to 0, or a square is equal to 3b. So simple questions only they are asking in complex numbers. Properties of triangle is not in syllabus, only formulas important. That's why we are not discussing complex numbers. Sorry, properties of triangle. We are not discussing properties of triangle. Due to that only formulas are required and it is not there in syllabus of JEE Mains. So, but you must remember the sine rule, cosine rule, as well as the Napier's rule. These are the three important, and in radius and circumradius. This much is sufficient for your competitive examinations. Thank you. So, properties of triangle, it will be useful in other competitions. That's why we are doing once again. Earlier PPT I told it is not there in JEE Mains, but it will be important for you for other competitions. So, keeping in that mind, I am doing that. Okay. So, normally only basic formulas they ask. Let us start with the first problem. In a triangle ABC, A plus B plus C into B plus C minus A by 4BC is equal to. So, before we start, we must know that A plus B plus C is equal to 2S. Okay. Using that logic, A plus B plus C is equal to 2S. If we substitute here, we get 2S into 2S minus 2A. Similarly, 2S minus 2B into 2S minus 2C. We get it. If we replace B plus C as 2S minus A divided by 4B square C square. So if we take 2 out in every case, 2, 2, 2, 2, we get 16 into S minus A into S minus B into S minus C by 4B square C square. So, but what this is what? This is nothing but 6 delta square, 16 delta square by B square C square. This can also be written as 2 delta. This is 16. This will become actually 4. 16, 4C square. 4 is also cancelled. So, this become 4. So, 2 delta by BC whole square. So, which is nothing but sine A. So, final value is sine square A. So, what is formula? 2 delta by BC is equal to sine A. Okay, this is the formula we use here. So, answer is equal to sine square A. Option D. I repeat once again. A plus B plus C equal to 2S. So, if we replace B plus C, we get 2S minus 2A, 2S minus 2B, 2S minus 2C. Automatically, we get 16 times of S into S minus A into S minus B. We know delta area of a triangle is under root of S into S minus A into S minus B into S minus C. If you square it, we get the required result. So, option D is correct. Example 2. Option D is correct. Example 2. In a triangle, the length of larger side is 10 centimeters and 9 centimeters. The angle of a triangle in our AP. Angles are in AP means A minus D, A plus D will give you 180 degrees. So it clearly gives 3A is equal to 180. So A equal to how much? 60. So when we draw a triangle, this is A, this is B, and this is C. If we take this equal to 9, this is equal to 10, and this is equal to X. So, angle, what is given? A is 60 degrees. What will be the angles then? When A equal to 60 degrees, so angles will be theta is equal to 60 degrees, we know. So, one angle will be less than 60. Another angle is more than 60. So, let us take one of the angle as equal to 60. Cos 60, we use the cosine rule, is equal to 10 square plus x square minus 9 square divided by 2 into 10 into x. Okay. So cos 60 will be give you, so opposite to 9 will be 60. How you can easily identify that one? Okay. So 10 square plus x square minus 9 square. This is 60 because 60 is the middle angle. Therefore 9 will be the smaller angle. So from this, applying that, we get our required result. Cos 60 we know the value, and if we solve the quadratic equation, we get 5 plus or minus root 6. If we solve the quadratic equation, cos 60 is equal to 1 by 2. We get 1 by 2 is equal to 100 plus x square minus 9 square by 20x. So 2 will cancel, you will get 10. You get a quadratic equation, you will get the value of x. So simple calculations, you all can do it. Main is the concept. I hope you have understood, because this is a minus d smaller angle, a is bigger angle, in between angle, and a plus d. So a plus d is bigger angle. So 60 opposite will be 9, then x, then 10. Example, option D is correct, 5 plus or minus root 6. Example 3. In a triangle ABC, 2AC sine A minus B plus C by 2. It's also a simple one. So what you have to do in this case is, we know A plus C. A plus A will be 2AC sine A plus C can be written as 180 minus B by 2. So we get, this is 2AC, 180 minus 2B will give you 90 minus B, sine 90 minus B, which is in turn 2AC cos B. 2AC cos B. 2AC cos B is nothing but A square plus C square minus B square by the cos formula. What is cos B? Cos B is nothing but A square plus C square minus B square by 2AC. From that, we get A square plus C square minus B square. This is option B. Example 4. So option B is correct. Example 4. In triangle ABC, the value of cot A by 2, cot B by 2 minus 1 by cot A by 2, cot B by 2. So what you have to do is, this can cot you convert into tan. So this becomes 1 minus tan A by 2 tan B by 2. Okay, the final answer, because cot is 1 by tan, cot A by 2 is 1 by tan A by 2, 1 by tan B by 2. If you take LCM, finally you get. Just substitute the value formula. Under root of tan A by 2 is S minus B, into S minus C by S into S minus A. Similarly, tan B by 2 will be S minus A into S minus C by S into S minus B. If you simplify, we get final answer as C by S. This is nothing but 2C by S. 2C, we'll get it in denominator, it will be A plus B plus C. So you will get it as 2C by A plus B plus C. Just simplify, you get your required result. So why? Because S and S will become SS minus S minus A, and S minus A will cancel, S minus B and S minus B will cancel, and we get our required result. This is nothing but S minus C by S. So this is nothing but C by S. C by S. So you multiply by 2 and you can write in that form. That was example 4. Direct application of formula. So option B is correct. Multiplying numerator and denominator by 2, because 2 is equal to A plus B plus C. Example 5. In triangle ABC, root 3 minus 1, A equal to B, A equal to 3B, angle C is equal to. In this case, so A by B you take, A by B is equal to 2. When A by B is equal to 2, A by B is nothing but 2 by root 3 minus 1. So, and A equal to 3B. A equal to 3B is given to you. So, we know that this is nothing but A by B is 2 by root 3 minus 1 is equal to sin A by sin B. Sin A by sin B. But what is A? Sin 3B by sin B. What is sin 3B? 3 sin B minus 4 sin cube B by sin B. So finally we get 3 minus 4 sin square B is equal to 2 by root 3 minus 1. From that we get the value of sin square B. I'll take another one. Please write down, then I'll move further. So we get sin square B. Sin square B is equal to 2 minus root 3 by 4. So this is nothing but sin B will give you root 3 minus 1 by 2 root 2. Simple, you are taking the square root of it. Root 3 minus 1 by 2 root 2. So once we got sin B, so angle B is equal to 15 degrees. Angle A equal to 45 degrees. Automatically, angle C will become 120 degrees. This was example 5. So how you got it? We write this as 4 minus 2 root 3 by 8. So this can be written as root 3 minus 1 whole square divided by 8. So you will get the required as sin B. So example 5, answer is 120 degrees. Example 6, in triangle B plus C into BC cos A plus C into AC cos B, A plus B into AB cos C. Simple one, in every case cos A, cos B, cos C, you have to put the value. So what is cos A? Cos A is B square plus C square, B square plus C square minus A square by 2BC. Similarly, we will substitute the value of cos B. Cos B will A square plus C square minus B square by 2AC. Similarly, we substitute cos C is equal to A square plus B square minus C square by 2AB. By substituting, we get our required value as A square plus B square, A cube plus B cube plus C cube. That option B will come. Just substituting a value and simplify, we get A cube plus B cube plus C cube. So this option B is correct. In a triangle ABC, it's very simple question. A plus B plus C into A plus B plus C is nothing but 2S. And this is nothing but 2S minus 2B is equal to 3AC. Or we can say S into S minus B by AC is equal to 3 by 4. Okay, so this is one method. Other method is you can also write as A plus C whole square minus B square is equal to 3AC. So using the cos rule, we get this is nothing but A square plus C square minus B square by 2AC is equal to 1 by 2. This will give you angle B is equal to 60 degrees. Angle B is equal to 60 degrees, option A. So from this, it will take more time rather than this method. I'll cancel it. So a plus c whole square minus b square to 3ac. Now because you get a plus b into a minus b form. Example 8. So option is correct. Example 8. In a triangular park is enclosed with two sides by a fence and on the third side by a straight river bank, and two sides are having the fence on the same length x, the maximum area enclosed by it. So it is nothing but, if you take this triangle and this is equal to x and this is equal to x and these two are equal, this angle is given as 60 degree, this is an theta. So what happens, this one area will be half 2x cos theta into x sin theta. So you will get 1 by 2x square cos theta sin theta. This is nothing but, we can say 1 by 2 x square sin 2 theta. The maximum value of sin 2 theta is equal to 1. Therefore, we get 1 by 2 x square. Option B is correct. A simple question. The maximum value of sin 2 theta is equal to 1. Maximum value. So this will be 1 by 2 x square. This is example 8. Example 9. In a triangle ABC, sides are A is given, B is given, C when sin A by 2 and cos B by 2 is equal to. So you calculate cos B value first. Cos B is equal to 3 square plus 4 square minus 5 square by 2 into 3 into 4. This will give you 0. It means B equal to 90 degrees. So sin B by 2 will give you 1 by root 2. Sin B by 2 will give you 1 by root 2. Similarly, cos B by 2. Cos B by 2 is also 1 by root 2. So once we add 1 by root 2 plus 1 by root 2, option A is correct. Because all three sides are given to you, we use the cos B formula. Why? Because B is asked. Example 10. Option A is correct. In a triangle ABC, B plus C is equal to 2A, angle A equal to 60 degrees, then triangle ABC is given you. So we know that B plus C equal to 2A, angle A equal to 60 degrees. It means angle B plus angle C equal to 120 degrees. So this we can write it as sin B plus sin C is equal to 2 sin A by this formula. Okay, so by the sine rule. So what happens this one? So 2 sin A. So we will get sin B plus sin C is equal to 2 sin 60 degrees. 2 sin 60 degrees is nothing but 2 root 3 by 2. 2 and 2 will cancel. So sin B plus sin C is equal to root 3. You got it. Once we got this, I'll take the next slide. Sin B plus sin C is equal to root 3. Sin C plus sin B is 2 sin B plus C by 2 and sin B minus C by 2 is equal to root 3. So what is B plus C? B plus C is nothing but 120. So we get 2 sin 60 degrees into sin B minus C by 2 is equal to root 3. Sin 60 is root 3 by 2. You will get root 3 cancel. We get sin B minus C by 2 is equal to 1. So B minus C is equal to by 2 is equal to pi by 2. So B minus C is equal to pi. So B minus C is equal to B minus C by 2 is equal to, this will become cos. I wrote a wrong formula. This is cos. So this is nothing but cos. This is equal to 0. 1. So it means this is 0. So B is equal to C. So once B is equal to C, therefore it is equilateral triangle. Equilateral triangle. Sorry for that. Sin B plus sin C is 2 sin B plus C by 2 and cos B minus C by 2. This is cos B minus C by 2. So 2 sin 60 cos B minus C by 2, cos B minus C by 2 is 1, B minus C by 2 is equal to 0 because cos 0 is 1. So B equal to C, it forms an equilateral triangle. So it forms an equilateral triangle. Example 11. Triangle A square minus B minus C, triangle area is tan A, you have to find it out. So this is nothing but what we expand, we get A square minus B square plus C square minus 2BC. So we get this is equal to delta given to you. So delta is equal to 2BC minus B square plus C square minus A square. So this will give you 2BC minus 2BC cos A. So we take 2BC common, 1 minus cos A. 1 minus cos A, this can be written as 2BC into 2 sin square A by 2. This will give you 4BC sin square A by 2. 4BC sin square A by 2. So this is equal to delta. So this is nothing but it is equal to delta. Delta is equal to 4BC sin square A by 2. Now, we know delta. What is delta? Half BC sin A. Half BC sin A. We'll use this. So please write down this one, then I'll move further. Half BC sin A, we'll substitute here. Okay. So I'll write it as half BC sin A is equal to, half BC sin A is equal to what we got? 4BC sin square A by 2. So this is nothing but 1 by 2 will cancel. 1 by 2, sorry, BC will cancel. So we get sin A by 2 is 2 sin A by 2 cos A by 2. 1 by 2 will remain as it is. 1 by 2 is equal to 4 sin square A by 2. So what happens here? 2 and 2 will cancel. We get sin A by 2 will cancel. We get tan A by 2 is equal to 1 by 4. Tan A by 2 is equal to 1 by 4. So what is tan A by 2? Tan A, they are asking calculate tan A. So what is tan A? Tan A is 2 tan A by 2 upon 1 minus tan square A by 2. We get 2 into 1 by 4 by 1 minus 1 by 16. So this will give you 8 by 15. So option C is correct, 8 by 15. Example 12. In triangle ABC, R1 is given, R2 is given, R3 is given. What is R1, R2, R3? Actually, if I draw a triangle, this is inside, this is called in radius small r. If we extend this one, if we draw a circle like this is opposite to A, we call it as this as R1. Similarly, opposite to B is R2, opposite to C is R3. So direct formula application. So what is R1, R2, R3 formulas? R1 is equal to delta by S minus A, R2 is equal to delta by S minus B, and R3 is equal to delta by S minus C. So using 3 is the results. Using 3 is R1 we know, R2 we know, R3 we know. So we can write S minus A by delta S minus B by delta plus S minus C by delta will give you 1 by 2 plus 1 by 3 plus 1 by 6. Okay, so what we get is here 3s minus A plus B plus C by delta is equal to, this will be 3, this is 2, 5, 6 by 6 will give you 1. This will give you 1. So 3s minus A plus B plus C is nothing but 2s. So 2s and 3s delta. So we get this is equal to 3s. 3s minus A plus B by delta is equal to 1. Okay, next step. Next up, we know S square is equal to R1 R2 plus R2 R3 plus R3 R1. So what we get? We get it as 2. So we get S square is equal to, not 2, 36 it will come. This is 36. So S square is equal to 36. S is equal to 6. So we 6 by delta is equal to 1. So delta is equal to 6. Once we know delta is equal to 6, R1 is equal to delta by S minus A. So if we solve it, now we get the value of A is equal to 3. Another formula is also there, A equal to under root of R1 minus R into R2 plus R3, R2 plus R3. Small r is equal to delta by S. So this is also a very important formula. A equal to under root of R1 minus R into R2 plus R3. So option D is correct. 3, you will get it. A equal to 3. Example 13. A, A1, A2, A3 are the areas of in circle and X circles. Previously I showed you also X circle means this is the triangle, this is the X circle. This is A1. Similarly, this is A. Area is this one, this one. So using the formula A equal to pi r square, A1 is equal to pi r1 square, A2 is equal to pi r2 square, and A3 is equal to pi r3 square. Using that formula, we get our required result. We will substitute here. So once we substitute here, we get 1 by root pi common, 1 by r1 plus 1 by r2 plus 1 by R3. So substitute the values. 1 by root pi is equal to 1 by R1 is nothing but S minus A by delta, S minus B by delta plus S minus C by delta. So finally we get 1 by root pi. We get 3S minus 2S will give you S by delta. We get S by delta. So this is nothing but S by delta is small r. So this is delta by S. So is small r. So we get root pi into r, which is equal to 1 by root a. 1 by root a. Delta by S equal to r, therefore S by delta is 1 by r. So option A is correct. Question number 14. 1 minus r1 by r2, 1 minus r2 by r3 is equal to 2. Just substitute the values, you get required answer. 1 minus r1 by r2 will give you S minus B by S minus C. S minus A, sorry. This is 1 minus S minus C. R1 by R3, we get S minus C by S minus A is equal to 2. So from this, if we simplify, we get 2 is equal to, if we simplify it, we get b minus a into c minus a. Okay, so if we simplify further, we get a square is equal to b square plus c square. So it is right angle triangle. Just putting the values and simplifying it, you get your required result. Example, yes, right angle triangle is correct. Example 15. Circumradius means capital R is given to you of a triangle. You have to calculate, sides are given to you. Simple, you have to use the sine rule. So what you observe here is a square is equal to b square plus c square. So it is right angle triangle. So this is 12 or this is 5 and this is 13. Interchange can also be. In right angle triangle, circumradius is always a midpoint. So definitely, so capital R is equal to 13 by 2. You don't have to solve also. First you have to identify it is right angle triangle. So right angle triangle, midpoint is nothing but right angle triangle. Hypotenuse is always a diameter. So hypotenuse is 13. So radius will be 13 by 2. Option B is correct. So all the best for your JEE Mains examination and JEE Advanced examination. I think this is the last class. Thank you. I hope you understood. This will be useful for your BITSAT or in JEE Advanced also. The basic formula of sine rule, cosine rule is very, very important, as well as circumradius and inradius is important. And R1, R2, R3 is not there in syllabus, but you remember one or two formulae, nothing wrong.